flowers that wealthy families often grow at home to attract prosperity, keep good energy in the house, and help good fortune grow day by day. Does your home have any flowers right now? I would guess yes, because I think many homes have at least one pot of flowers sitting in the yard, out in the garden, by the front gate, or in the living room. Am I right? But do you know what those flowers actually mean? Whether they are welcoming good fortune into your home or accidentally bringing in something less lucky. If you still are not sure what the flowers in your home represent, then in today's video, I am going to share with you the meaning of a few flowers that bring prosperity into the house, especially the ones that wealthy families often grow. The ones believed to invite money and good luck so that the fortune in your home keeps growing. So which flowers are they, and what do they mean? Stay with me until the end of the video and see whether your home already has one of the flowers I am about to share. All right, let us get started. Number 1. Lisianthus. Lisianthus is a flower that our grandparents have long seen as a good omen. When you place this flower in the house, it is believed to help everything in the family go smoothly, so the whole family has a year that sails along easily, with business getting a little better every day. As for where to put it, you can keep it in the living room or in the southeast corner, which is considered the corner that governs wealth in the home. And when you pick out a pot, you should choose one with 3 or 9 stems, both of which are numbers that bring luck in Feng Shui. On top of that, lisianthus naturally prefers cool shade, so keep the pot somewhere airy, out of harsh sun, and water it just enough to keep the soil moist. Do not water too much, or the base will stay soggy and the roots will rot. In Feng Shui, a healthy pot of flowers in full bloom stands for wealth that is multiplying, while a plant left to wither and die can bring unlucky things into both your life and your work. Every now and then, you should also trim off the wilted stems so the plant always stays green and fresh, spreading good things throughout the house. Because it carries such a positive meaning, I have noticed that families who run a business often keep a pot of lisianthus right on the table where they receive guests, hoping that every conversation and negotiation with a customer goes smoothly, that both sides leave happy, and that the contract gets signed. Number 2, gerbera daisy. There is one flower that Feng Shui sees as the image of coins blooming open, and that is the gerbera daisy. With its round, full, brilliantly colored bloom, this flower is considered a symbol of luck, prosperity, and abundance. When you place a pot of gerbera daisies in the house, Feng Shui says it brings in fresh, positive energy, helping your family draw in more money while also making your living space feel more harmonious and warm. Because the blooms are so bright and carry a lot of yang energy, this flower is an especially good match for those of you with a fire element or a wood element in your birth chart, and it is said to bring health and peace to the whole household. Good places to put a pot of gerbera daisies are the balcony, right outside the front door, or anywhere with plenty of light. And when you grow this plant, you should also build the habit of tending to it regularly. I am not saying you have to water it every single day, but about once every 2 to 3 days, give it a drink. Every so often, turn the pot in a different direction so the plant gets sunlight evenly on all sides, then trim away the old and yellowing leaves. Cared for this way, the plant will bloom steadily and rarely fade out halfway through. According to Feng Shui, the more blooms a gerbera pot puts out, the smoother the road to prosperity becomes for you. Flowers opening and full on the plant stand for money in the house, multiplying right along with them. On the other hand, a wilted gerbera plant with nothing but bare leaves sitting in the house is something to avoid, because it calls to mind a business that is being held back, with money slowly draining away. So keep the plant green and full of open blooms, and in doing so, you are also keeping the money and the work in your home growing and moving forward year after year. Number 3, Vietnamese camellia. The third flower I want to share with you is the Vietnamese camellia. This is a flower seen as a symbol of wealth, high standing, and abundance for the whole family. On top of that, because it has a woody trunk and lives a very long time rather than being a short-season flower, the Vietnamese camellia also carries a meaning of lasting stability. The wealth you build can be held onto for the long run, and the household stays warm and happy. As for placement, you can put the Vietnamese camellia in the living room, in a home office, or right on the corner of your child's study desk. Putting it in your workspace is believed to help your work go smoothly and open up the road to career advancement, while putting it on your child's desk carries the wish that your child will be well-behaved, do well in school, and build a solid career later on. And when you place the pot in the living room, the place where the whole family gathers and guests are welcomed, the Vietnamese camellia makes the room feel warmer and more cheerful, while also reflecting a family that lives in harmony and comfort. As for care, the Vietnamese camellia naturally prefers a cool environment, so do not leave it out in harsh sun all day. Water it about once every 2 days so the soil stays moist, and do not overwater, or the roots will sit in water and rot. When you water, remember to water around the base only, and avoid pouring water straight onto the blooms so they do not get bruised. When your home has a healthy Vietnamese camellia, the plant gives off an abundant flow of life energy, meaning a stream of fresh energy that helps your mind and the minds of your loved ones stay clear and sharp. Thanks to that, you think through your work and business more clearly and make fewer mistakes. Those who work a job find helpful people who lift them up and see their careers slowly climb, while those who run a business come across more favorable deals with steady income that can grow over time. Number 4, Arabian jasmine. The fourth flower is probably a familiar one for many of your families. Try to guess which flower it is. Yes, it is Arabian jasmine, the small white flower with a clean, gentle fragrance that brings a sense of calm and balance to the whole home. In Feng Shui, the scent of jasmine is believed to chase away bad energy, clear out stale air, and draw good fortune into your home. In particular, when you place a pot of jasmine by the bedroom window, the fragrance drifting in at night helps you sleep more deeply and more soundly. And as you know, when you sleep well, your mind is alert and your thinking is sharp. Because of that, when you have to make big financial decisions in the household, you will think more clearly, weigh your spending more carefully, and avoid unnecessary waste. Money is easier to hold on to and build up over the long run instead of slipping away on careless spending. Also, from what I have read, placing a pot of jasmine to the right of the front door helps the house receive auspicious energy and invites the god of wealth and helpful people into the family. As for care, jasmine likes light but cannot handle harsh sun all day long, so a spot with morning sun is the best choice. The plant needs to be watered every day to stay moist. And on very hot days, you should water it twice, once in the morning and once in the afternoon, so the plant does not wither. That way, good fortune stays in your home and keeps multiplying. Number 5, poinsettia. And the last flower I want to share with you is the poinsettia. This is a flower that blooms right at the end of the year and the start of spring, with fiery red leaves rising up like a warm flame, lighting up a corner of the house. This flower is tied to the meaning of exams, academic success, and quick advancement in a career. Beyond that, the red color of the flower is also seen as a symbol of good omens and of joy. On top of that, the red of the flower is believed to help clear away stale energy, meaning the bad, stagnant air trapped in the house. Because of that, unlucky things slowly fade away, the family stays safe and at peace, and it is taken as a sign that good financial luck and a big step forward in business are on the way. As for where to put it, that depends on what you are hoping for. If you want your work to go well, you can put a poinsettia on your desk. It is believed to help your mind stay clear and to help you meet helpful people, meaning good people who give you a hand, so that moving up at work comes more easily. If you are hoping for prosperity for the whole family, you can put the plant in the living room in the southeast corner. In Feng Shui, each corner of the house governs a different area of life, and the southeast corner is called the wealth palace, meaning the corner that watches over money and assets. Placing a flower there is said to help money flow into your home more smoothly. And if your family runs a shop, put a pot right by the cash register or near the entrance to invite customers in and help business feel busier and livelier. And if you have a child in school, put a small pot on the corner of their study desk, facing east, the direction believed to bring smooth sailing to studying and exams, so your child can focus, make progress, and score higher. As for elements, the poinsettia is generally a good match for those of you with a fire element, meaning people whose element is fire, because red is the color that matches your element and is believed to add confidence and luck. Those of you with an earth element are also a good match for the poinsettia, because in the 5 elements, fire burns down into ash and earth, which is why it is said that fire gives rise to earth. This flower can therefore help people with an earth element gather more prosperity and build steady success in their careers. So that was my sharing with you about the flowers that carry meanings of luck and prosperity when grown at home. But for money and smooth sailing in life to truly stay with you, what matters most is still your own two hands and the effort you put in every day. A plant only stays healthy when you care for it, just as work only lasts when you stay diligent and everyone pulls together. When there are flowers blooming in the house and hardworking people inside it, everything tends to go more smoothly. And now, take a moment to check whether your home already has any of the flowers I just shared and leave a comment below to let me know. And for the next video, if there is a topic you would like us to share about, leave your thoughts so we can keep walking this road of learning Feng Shui together and help your home grow more prosperous. Wishing you and your family peace and happiness always. Goodbye, and I will see you next time.